Hi everybody, this is Murugan from Equisys Financial Services. It is my pleasure to make you feel more confident about stock market analysis. And we are very glad to see you at this level. I hope you might have completed till day 5 activity post our comprehensive workshop on technical analysis. Note, this video is meant only for the participants who have attended our comprehensive workshop on our technical analysis, which is a 3 full day workshop, and followed by that they might have completed a 5 days activity, which is a theoretical oriented activity to recall the program completely. So at this level, the viewer of this video must be confident in responding any questions from our comprehensive workshop about technical analysis theoretically and logically. So from a theoretical perspective, you should have a clear view. Now all you need to do is to apply certain things in the actual charts. From there we have to practice, from there we have to gain confidence, and from there we can move on to do the real-time analysis. So now what we need to do is to spot certain things using a live charts, using an actual charts, not through something drawn through manually. So we have already sent you the login credentials, which is your user ID and password for to log in the analytical tool by which you can access the charts of companies which are listed in National Stock Exchange. However, I restrict you people to use only a top 50 company to do the analysis, which is CNX Nifty. So by this time, what actually we plan to do is give you a small idea once again about our activity. So I hope you also recognize this, all of our activities to emphasis on the knowledge and discipline. So I hope my people also aware about our mission, which is we educate, equip and empower you to become a successful stock trader. So we are on the mission, and now you almost crossed about 20 to 30% of the activity. So the remaining 60% if you cross, and I hope you feel confident about making money in stock market. And it is not just as a part of disclaimer, and this is actually true. So we don't give anything as a profit guarantee or a magical formulas with buy sell signals. All our efforts, all of our activity is to make sure that to build a confidence through a solid knowledge, which is the analysis whatever we explained is also universally followed principles. So by this time, I also personally request everybody, the viewer of this the video. So I request you to please go and post your reviews about the Equisys, about your the takeaway from the program, whatever you had till now. If you find the program is really useful, you can also let the other people aware about the same. This can help us along with the other participants who wanted to know where they can actually find the professional institute. Okay. So that the link would be available in your Gmail. Kindly go and check out your Gmail where you can find a Google review about the Equisys. So just click onto that and you can post your reviews. Make sure the reviews are descriptive, by the way other people can also read. Thanks for the time. Now we actually go to the post training activity. I hope, as I mentioned, it was divided in 3 parts. Now you completed the first part. Now you people are the second part, which is a practical. So you completed the recall activity. At the end of recall activity, you should be clear about the terms. You should understand the logic behind analysis. You know how to derive demand and supply through price volume charts. You must be comfortable with analysis along with the criteria. And you must be confident in forecasting stock price using technical analysis. Now what we need to do is just check out all these things using a live actual charts. So here is where our the instruction is going to begin, which is a post session activity from day 6 to day 9. So in day 6 and day 9, as I said, we are going to apply certain things using a live charts, actual charts. So what happens is, in day 6 we are going to dedicate our full time only with respect to a price patterns we have covered within a comprehensive program. On day 7 we study only about a candlesticks pattern. On day 8 we study about the gap analysis. On day 9 we study only about the algorithmical indicators. And the trend line and the Fibonacci indicators I have not covered on day 10. Instead, we have just shifted towards on the later session on about day 14 and day 15. There was a reason behind it. Now on day 6, it is dedicated only for price patterns. So now what we need to do is, we have to on day 6, there is about steps of instruction which you need to follow. The step 1, you can pause the video the moment I complete the step 1, and you can go and do that activity and you can come back. Okay, the step 1 is you have to go to your email, okay, and download the software, which is an analytical software we have given, or we have emailed it to you. Okay, what you have to do is you have to go to the email, download the software, okay, and it's gonna take about a few minutes to download till the time you pause the video. And the moment it is downloaded, and you have to install the same. The installation is just easy, just double click onto it and do next. For some people, if you don't have a .NET framework on your Windows, then it might ask you to install the same. So kindly do the installation, which is a prerequisite to run the software. If you have a .NET version which is a 4, then it might simply, in about a few clicks, this can get installed. Okay, if you install the .NET version, I request you to restart the complete system. If you have any problem in installation, you can contact a program coordinator, or you can also use the available numbers, or you must be having the contact person number through which you can contact us. Okay, which is 995 So to make sure that after installation you have to restart the system. Okay, so if you restart the system, you could probably see so if you go back to your desktop, you have to see something like this one market view with one numerical icon. Okay, so what you have to do is, now if this is installed, now you have to double click onto this. So this can ask you to go for your user ID and your password. So take your user ID from the Gmail you got it from, and type your password. That is also given in your the demo account has been given through your Gmail ID or your email ID. Okay, and you can press remember me. So every time you may not necessary to type it every time. Okay, and you can go for a login. Okay, if you log in, this is gonna just a login. So it can take about a minute or so, because it's the first time you are using this. So I recommend you to spend some time in logging into it. Okay, so just leave this thing. Now you have to go back to your Gmail. I hope you know the forum ID. So just come to our forum, log in your forum. Now what you have to do is, I hope you might have completed till day 5. Now you have to choose day 6. So this is actually open for the time being till it actually downloads all the historical data. Do not disturb the software. So just minimize the same, and you come here and actually go to a day 6 activity. Okay, so the moment you come for a day 6 activity, then you get to know it is only dedicated for a price pattern. See, look at this. Your activity is this way today. Today you are actually going to focus only on price pattern. So you can forget about Dow theory, you can forget about the candlesticks, you can forget about the gap analysis, all this stuff. But make sure that you are confident on price pattern. So what you have to do is, first go to your first question. I think most probably it would be in your bottom of it. What is price pattern? Explain the price patterns with its criteria. This is once again a recall activity. Okay, so once again you have to write by one, okay, like what are those price patterns. Okay, so you can say that it's a double top, double bottom, then head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder, okay, and then you might have seen about a cup pattern. So likewise you have seen all the patterns. So I hope you people are focusing something here, okay. I've just make it a little bit bold for you people to recognize it. Okay, so the moment you type all these things one by one, you have to give me the criteria here, okay. Make sure that you give me your criteria here. CRITERIA. So explain the criteria here, explain the criteria here, okay. Just take 2 or 3 lines in each, okay. So this is a way to answer this question. This is once again a recall, but however make sure that you write the criteria very clear once again, and only with respect to the price patterns, okay. So you have completed something about the price pattern. Now what you have to do is, so now you have to go to day 6, which is a second question, which is identification of double top pattern using a chart. See, this is not necessarily you have to identify only the successful pattern. So what we have to do is, this is just a homework, just to understand ourselves. So what we have to do is, we have to identify one successful pattern and one failure patterns. So that is what it has been mentioned here. If you identify one double top which was successful after the pattern, then you have to identify one double top which has actually gone failed, okay. But make sure that in those 2 patterns the criteria are clearly available, because only with the criteria we can qualify this as a double top or a double bottom. So if you say this is a technical pattern, this is a technical pattern with all criteria, but there are some patterns which can go fail. That is why we say the success ratio could be around over 50, but it can be very tough to go beyond 60%. So the remaining 40% be the failure one, but those things also met with a proper criteria. So now what we have to do is, the instructions are very clearly mentioned here. This is a practical session. It means what? You have to open the analytical tool. I hope in your tray it would be available. This would be this, okay. And you have to take the charts. So take the charts, just right click onto it, take the charts available here. I'll tell you one more time, just press any symbol here, just right click and go to the charts here, okay. So your chart should be loading here, just expand it, press H. Now it would be default, it would be 5, which is a 5 minutes chart, but now we are going to do something with respect to daily. So just press D, okay, and you have a line charts, candlesticks charts and bar charts, all this stuff here on the left hand side, all icons. I hope you people, some of you must be interested in line charts or candlesticks. It is up to you. So now here is the indices. Press CNX Nifty, which is a top 50 company. If you don't find any patterns in top 50 company, maximum you can go up to top 100 company, okay. But I can recommend you to go with Nifty. But if you don't find any patterns in top 100, Murugan, I'm not in the position to see all the top 150, then you can go for a top 100, nothing wrong, okay. But I don't want a pattern, any stocks which is out of top 100. Even if you don't have anything, leave it. Just look at the other people answers, then you can start responding. But you can spend as much as time in each and every topics, okay. Now go and look at the question. This question is only about a double top, am I right? This is only about the double top. So now what we have to do is, go to this, just press any company, ACC. So if you go to the ACC, so now what we have is the ACC charts, okay. So what we have to do is, now we have to we have to scroll one by one to identify the 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 pattern which is actually asked in your question, which is double top. Okay, so the question asked now is a double top. So I am concerned only double top. There is no other patterns. Okay, to answer this question, what you need to do, spot the double top pattern. Okay, so how to spot the pattern? Take the analytical tool, the charting platform, make sure that you are in D. Okay, I don't want something in weekly and monthly. I hope you people also aware about it. In case if you find, Murugan, I want more number of charts, more number of data to do analysis, you can download the same. There is one more thing to understand. This is not necessarily have to identify only the current trend. You can also do the post-mortem activity. That is the reason why this activity is also comes under understanding the markets. Okay, it is not about forecasting. The forecasting is about to start only on day 10 to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Till 6 to 9, we have to just to understand certain patterns and the implication of pattern, how the patterns are working in the actual markets. So what I have to do is I have to identify only double top and double bottom as per this question. So what I do is, okay, I go to say Axis Bank. Okay, so if I open an Axis Bank chart, okay, I can find a chart here. It's about last 10 years, the charts are available. So what I do is I just zoom the area where I can see a double top. Okay, so I can see a two top which is almost equal. Okay, I will draw like this. I would draw like this. Okay, those two things you can take it from here. Okay, those two are kindly equal, but as per a double top pattern, I given you certain conditions. The first condition could be there should be a decent time gap. I hope the gaps are significant, so that is valid. Number two, the volume should be highest either at this level or it should be highest. In most of the cases, the volume would be highest at this cases, the second top when you made. Okay, if it is but the volume is not so great, so on this ground this is not so a double top, but on the picture format it looks like a double top. So what we can do is, but I hope you people know there is a double bottom here. There is a double bottom. Okay, so there is a double bottom and the volume is actually high. Look at the volume at the second bottom, the volume is high. So it is meeting two criteria for me. So at what level I go and buy the stock? Above the neckline, which is this level. But I hope some of you know how to buy even at this level. I would like to zoom. So the zooming options are here. I would like to see. And while breaking out also, this stock is actually forming a good volume. So this is a condition need to be taken. You did this analysis, take the print screen. For a people who is not so tech savvy, I'll tell you what is print screen. Just go to your keyboard, look at the keyboard. You can find a button like this. Okay, what you have to do is you have to keep the charts open. Keep the charts open. Zoom the exact area where you have to show those two bottom and take the print screen. Now I'm pressing the key print screen. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'll go to start button. Okay. I'll find my MS Paint. What I can do is you can type MSPAINT. Okay. On your run command, or you can find something called MS Paint. Go to this and you'll be getting a paint. Okay, just paste it, and what you have to do is save the same. Okay, there is something called a save option. Kindly save the same on days, on whatever the name you want, the Axis Bank double bottom. Okay, so not necessarily the date. Okay, just save this. Make sure that you save all these things in the file name of PNG or JPEG. Make sure that you save all these things in PNG or JPG. I request you to kindly follow this. Okay, say you save things in say PNG and you're saving the same on desktop. Okay, so you save this one. So now what you have to do is you have to go to your question, take the snapshot, it has been done with, mark the criteria, it is also done with, upload the answer section, upload the same in the answer section along with the rationale. Here you have to write what is the criteria, what is the existing trend, what is the existing trend, what is the future, what is the future trend after the breakout, mark the breakout area, okay, mark the breakout area and give the verdict. Has it really worked as per expectation or not? If you say this is worked as per your expectations, okay, if it is worked out, then you have to go to the charts once again, start scrolling the various patterns, okay, identify one more pattern which has not worked out. It means what? It formed a kind of a double bottom and it has broken down. Look at this, we will try to see something which has not worked out with all the criteria. So zoom this area, okay, then scroll this place, look at, see if there is any double bottom. Make sure that the conditions are right. So kindly go and find somewhere, some people, some double bottom may not work. Okay, spend your time in identifying those. And if you find only successful pattern, then something wrong with this. But I recommend you to go and spend some time in searching for some patterns which was not worked out even. Okay, and then what you have to do is do the same activity for that also, and under the not work out pattern, you write something about why it is not worked out. Is volume is missing, is any criteria is missing. Okay, what is your learning? Your learning. I hope you people watching these things, see, although this is a time consuming job, I will keep on telling you that this is just a simple practice. This is what any people do. This is what maximum we can contribute towards the market. That is what our time and effort. So if you keep doing all these things, in turn market give you first a confidence. That confidence will help you to make money out of the market. So I keep telling you people to do the same. Once again, tell you how to upload the photos. So you have to upload the image, select the stock, which you saved, okay, and which you saved in the name of Axis Bank, okay, and open it, okay. So then insert it. So this will get inserted in your blog, okay. So this has got inserted in your blog. So you must be having something like this. Forget about it, and then you can post your answers. But I'm not posting it now because all these things are not relevant one. Okay, so I delete this from here. So I hope you people post after doing a proper analysis. The same way, every day what you have to do is, so the next one you have to do the double bottom. The next one is head and shoulder, next one is flag pattern, next one is cup pattern, next one is triangle, the next one is price pattern. See, day 6 may take even 2, 3, 4 days. I hope I can also understand based on your time availability. So I don't mind you people take more time, but do not give any break. Kindly complete all these things in 5 days of those 4-day activity, which is from day 6 to day 9. Okay, so from day 6 to day 9 you have to complete in a matter of 5 days. Spend time, do not give any break in between. Okay, after completing all the activities, the final question on the particular day would be collectively watching all this thing. So go to any price pattern, you can identify any price pattern with the recent charts. It means what? You have to find any double top or a double bottom in the recent charts. If you find, Murugan, I could see a lot of tops here, okay, and I can say this is a double bottom, double top and double bottom, but I don't see any great upside and this is not a major reversal. However, if you say this good volume, then you can say this. Okay, so make sure that you find something in the recent one, which would be the last question in all the days. Okay, so by completing the same, I hope you would be prepared in doing the practical analysis. Once again, I tell you, there is a difference between the impossible and possible. It lies on the people determination. I appreciate your determination so far, so keep continuing the same. As our mission has, we just looking for a lot of people with successful trading history. It is just a beginning of our activities. So trade with discipline. I hope you will be profitable. So, and this is for information. Once again, our services. You can find the phone number at the bottom of it. Thank you once again for watching it. Just keep moving. If you have any doubts, you can contact me. Thank you. Happy trading.